Hey guys, so we're starting this video a little different. I'm actually picking up a GR Corolla with Luis, and we're actually going to take it up in the canyons. We're also going to shoot it with my two other GR cars, my GR Supra and also the GR 86 SEMA build, which hasn't been released yet. This is about 1 week before SEMA, so we're kind of just rushing this shoot, but I figured it's a good opportunity to be able to drive the GR Corolla on the street for the first time. We're in Santa Monica, where I actually grew up. We're picking up the car. I have no idea what color it is, what trim, anything. I don't know. All I know is it's a GR Corolla, which means it's manual and it's going to be fun to drive. First stop, we're going to take it to the Pit and Paddock SEMA pre-meet that's happening at the Peterson Museum. I already texted my buddy Sam Dude, told him we're coming. Didn't tell him what car we're coming in, so we're gonna pull up in that, and I think that'll be a lot of fun. Then we're gonna take it back to my place and shoot it with the two other GR cars. Then we're gonna go into the canyons, and I'll talk a little bit about what it's like to photograph this car. But selfishly, I wanted to drive it on one of my favorite canyon roads, and I think Luis wants to drive it on that canyon road too. After that, we'll see what happens. Okay, black. So now we know it is a black car edition. It looks like it hasn't been to the track yet because these stubblies have not been taken out. It's too bad there's not a closer track because I would totally take this as a track. Wow, actually the brakes look like they've been cooked pretty good. Look, it looks like it's been pushed. Oh, okay, so it has 1,329 miles, so it's pretty new. Okay, so this is the fun thing. There's so many Corolla hatchbacks, but this guy probably has no idea. Like, he has no idea that we're driving something special. That's the fun part of it, you know? Because when you are driving this, I guess the point is that this is a sleeper right off the bat, right out of the gate. It's a sleeper. Okay, my turn. Yeah, da da da. Oh, there's that sound that we missed. Yeah, da da. Whoa, it's really very bassy. Yeah. I brought you your next build, dude. That'd be nice. Larry, hey. You brought it. All right, so here we are, Pit and Paddock, Cars on Coffee. Seems like the car's already a hit. A lot of people have never seen one. They've just seen pictures. So everybody's kind of just checking out the engine bay, checking out the car for the first time. That's the point. What do you think?
Awesome.
Pretty cool, huh?
First time ever seeing one after the announcement.
Yeah, I mean, that's the point. That's why I wanted to bring you here.
Oh, it's perfect.
What's up? You want to take a rip, Santi?
Do it.
Santi's my detailer. If you guys are wondering why my cars are clean all the time, it's because Santi has his hands on it.
Yeah, take care of Larry, man.
How many times have you paint corrected all my cars? Like, it's like, I don't know. It's probably like 4 or 5 full ones.
I've done the LX 4 times.
It's because we mess it up too much. Right. So, Santi, you like this car, huh?
Yeah, I like this car. It's a great daily, man. This would be ideal for going around town, just getting groceries, even having fun, going to meets, going to the canyons. It's just a great little car.
That's all I need to hear. Let's go for a rip. Let's do it. All right, so first impressions, 4 dudes. We made it to the soccer game on time. Yes. What do you think?
We didn't baby got its milk on time. You can still drive stick with it. It's great on gas, sounds great, it's fun.
Wait,
very little body roll.
Wait, how's it back there?
Yeah.
It feels crazy. You're just like...
All right, cool. Next stop, we're gonna shoot with the other 2 GR cars.
Sounds good. Take it easy.
Oh my God, so we just pulled up back at the shop. Well, hello. I love your face. Your face right when you saw it. What do you think?
Dude.
Pretty cool, huh? Wow, this looks good.
Yeah, I just washed it.
This looks really clean. So, yeah, the point today was to be able to get all 3 GR cars. I cannot believe we have all 3. It looks so good. Oh my god, this is my first time seeing it all clean. So we're gonna take this and shoot it with the 2 other GR cars, and we're also going to take it to the canyons. But before we do that, we have to wash it. So we're gonna, of course, use some Leno's Garage stuff that we have fully stocked. So we're gonna give it a nice wash. It's gonna look really nice and brand new and clean, and then we're gonna shoot it. Damn, Izzy, it's looking good. So we got the 3 GR cars parked here. We're just kind of arranging a way to shoot it. I'm probably gonna stand on my Easy Go for a little bit of height. Let's see how it goes. It's so crazy to see all 3 cars here together. It's insane, actually. Especially going through the paces of using the Supra as a camera car, building that out, and actually taking that all over the US to chase drift cars. And then of course my 3rd SEMA car build, the GR86, that is just way beyond my wildest dreams in terms of what it actually came out as. Now it's HKS supercharged with a lot of goodies. I mean, just to name a few, we got amazing stop tech brakes. We have all SPL parts, arms, control arms, incredible. The GR family, all 3 cars. But of course we have the Corolla. It's really kind of come full circle for me. It's really an honor because being able to be a part of the launch and kind of like teasing it and leaking it. It's funny because like the leak sticker is here. So the first thing that I did to actually leak this car was to put this sticker on Rod Millen's Toyota Tacoma Pikes Peak car. So now I have that on my GR Supra, and also I have that sticker on the back of my GR86 SEMA car right here. So the car is actually here. The fact that it's sitting on my lawn at my shop is pretty amazing. It actually looks really good in black. At first I was kind of like but after we gave it a really good wash, the shine really kind of came through, and it's really reflecting the surroundings around it. I think it looks great. This is it right here, GR family. This is all 3. This is pretty much my vision of what I would use them for, right? Obviously this one is already my chase cam. This is already something that I use to chase drift cars on film. So this is my filmer car, right? This is going to be my drift car / time attack car, something that I can push really hard. It has all the goodies. It's insane. I don't even know what else I can do left to it in terms of bolt-ons. But yeah, this is like the track day weekend fun car. That's for work. And then this is the perfect daily driver. This is something I would drive every single day. I feel like I wouldn't even lower it. I would just drive it with this height, and heck, maybe even some bigger tires, so I can run over Los Angeles speed bumps, dips, go up driveways, all that. Maybe put some mud flaps, some lights, kind of make it like a rally inspired build. But it's just so crazy to see all 3 cars. All right, so we've done like a couple positions with all 3 cars. but we'll do one last shot and then we're gonna head out to the canyons with the GR Corolla. All right, I think that's it. That's my favorite family shot so far. Wow, it's crazy that they're all at my shop. What do you think, Luis?
I think it looks great.
Little update for you guys. So we left the shop in a hurry just because we're kind of running behind time-wise. But we're up my favorite canyon, which is not too far from my house, and we're gonna make it up to the top. I'm gonna get some shooting done, and I'll kind of walk you through some of the pieces about this car that I really like. And it's gonna be harder, obviously, because this is a black car, and generally speaking, when I'm shooting a all black car, I like to shoot it during sunrise or sunset, just because the light is a lot more even and a lot more soft. Right now it's very harsh, but you know what? It's something that we'll just have to deal with, and I'll kind of walk through some of the steps. But it's generally just a good overview of what I look for, and it's a guideline, so just kind of take it as a suggestion. All right, so we're here. We got Izzy sitting shotgun. I'm gonna drive this for the first time on the street. So far, I've only been able to drive this on the track at Utah Motorsport Campus. And we drove a little bit in LA traffic, that doesn't really count. But I'm actually gonna be able to drive it on one of my favorite canyon roads, which I've driven pretty much all of my cars. And it's kind of a good test bench. But so far it's been good. I've been riding shotgun, Luis has been driving. All the turbo noises sound amazing. We're almost up to the top, so we're gonna go up there and continue shooting, but I just wanted to get some wheel time. What a nice day. This completely reminds me of the Corolla hatchback that we built in 2018. We actually used it as a production vehicle. Of course, we had the big camera crane on top, but this is also a very good production vehicle because of the fact that it has a hatch and there's a lot of room. Today, I'm gonna use primarily 4 lenses for the solo shoot of this car. I'm gonna pretty much just walk around with like a wide and a tight. And so I started with a 135 and a 50 mil, and then now I'm gonna move on to a 35 and 85 just to have some difference in focal length. And it also really kind of changes the shape of the image in terms of like the bokeh and just whatever shows in the background. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Luis to start moving it around for me, and then I'll get some shots. All right, let's just go over a couple of the quick, easy steps to shooting something like this. This being a black car is really hard to shoot. It's a mirror. It's reflecting every single bit of light, all the other cars around here, the trees, everything, including myself. But that's kind of some of the fun challenges that you have to work through when you're shooting a black vehicle. Luckily, it's a little overcast today, which kind of helps. It helps in that the light is not terribly harsh, and it's a very defined horizon, right? So, for example, when I'm shooting the side of the car, I can see myself in the reflection here, right? I'm right there in the door. But as soon as I find a spot, for example, right here, where I'm hidden kind of in the vent area, then it's not so bad. Then I can shoot like my side shot. But generally speaking, especially with a black car, what I do is I'll park it in an open area or wherever you want to shoot, because for me, it's so much about being in the actual location. It's not about photoshopography. I actually go out of my way to get the car to the cool location to get shots. So I do kind of like a 360 walk. I walk around and I kind of just pick out, all right, so this is a good angle, this is a good angle, or this is a bad angle because there's trucks or cars in the back, or there's a crazy reflection. So for example, with it parked here, I have it set up for a nice front 3/4 shot here, right? So this is something I can shoot wider. If I do, I have to Photoshop or at least somehow hide that Toyota Camry in the back, which is not too hard if I just kind of go low. See, now that car's gone. But so much of it is just doing your walk and making your micro adjustments around. So with this angle, I'll probably shoot a longer lens, 85 or 135. I'll get down low, I'll get up high. The problem with this car, it being a stock vehicle, it's functional. If I shoot with a 35 or 50 mil, something a little wider, when I shoot really low and I shoot wide, it looks like a 4x4. It looks like it's for off-road. But in order to hide the height, what I do is I just shoot a little bit higher. That way there's not as much space underneath the car. So that's one way to do that. So generally speaking, depending on the time, I'll start and I'll do my exteriors. I'll do my overalls. So I'll do front 3/4. I'll do a complete front shot. I'll do side. I'll do a rear 3/4. I'll do a rear shot. Once I have the overall shots of the vehicle, that's when I kind of start breaking it down to pieces, right? So this, to me, there's certain things for it being a stock vehicle that really make it stand out. Of course, the super wide arches, the super wide rear quarter panel, the vent, the GR vent is super cool here, functional, and it's also good looking. The wheels, the brakes look amazing. There's a lot of shots to be had there. Of course, the grille is very unique compared to the normal E210 Corolla hatchback. I do a lot there and kind of get some nice detail shots. Once I feel like I've gotten enough detail shots, that's when I really start breaking down parts of the car, right? So I'll do like a vertical of just the headlight. I love the way the headlight is on this car, the updated version compared to the normal Corolla hatchback. And of course the grille is really nice, and the way the black is reflecting the sky and the clouds, and there's a little bit of blue, you know, from the sky, and then there's a little bit of white from the clouds. It looks really nice, and it really shows the lines of this vehicle right here. So then I'll do that, and then I can kind of break this into its own shot, just this back hatch area. You know, I can do the wheels. There's just so many cool things that I can kind of get from it in terms of what I think looks good on this car. Once I'm done with that, then it's a good time to do engine bay. So the engine bay on this is pretty covered up, it being a 3-cylinder 1.6 liter. It's very small. So generally speaking, what I do is I try to get an overall shot, but I'll more focus on the aesthetic part of it, which is this plastic cover. But it tells the story of kind of what car you're looking at. So because it's a stock engine bay, I don't spend too much time on that. Interior, same thing. I'll get like a driver's side, I'll get a passenger side, maybe I'll get some details of the shift knob, which is really cool, the GR badges, the headrests, just kind of overall the things that make this a special vehicle. One thing that's really, really cool is the side skirt. The GR4 indentation here is super cool. I definitely wish I had the Marizo to shoot, but you know, this being just the black version, it is more of a challenge, and honestly I think it looks pretty darn good. That's pretty much a quick, super quick rundown of what I look for when especially when I'm looking at a stock vehicle, like my walk around. All right, I just got a couple flyby shots. I got a couple pans, not as slow as I'd like, but it's a good enough option. We're actually gonna go head down and maybe do a pop-up meet, so let's go and check how that works. The hatchback community in Southern California is really, really big, and that's actually how I met Luis for the first time. So we'll see how many Corolla hatchback owners come out to check this out, but we're gonna go to one of our favorite places, Fujiwara Tofu Cafe, which is a really nice meeting spot in LA for car nerds like us. So we'll check it out. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. Whoa, bro. Sick. My man. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul?
Yeah.
Paul doesn't know how to drive stick, but he drives a sick E210. Is this gonna be your next car, dude?
Probably. When I get a hand of it.
Yes! We got a Eurobeat dance festival going on over here. Got a E210 that showed up. Yes! Thanks for coming. Hey, yeah, park right here, dude. This will look sick. I like it. It's manual too. All right, we got 5. Mission accomplished. We got 5 of them together. It was a lot of fun, got a lot of good shots, met a lot of new friends. Within just like 15 minutes, we kind of put something out on social. A bunch of E210s came by, so Luis is gonna drop it off, and yeah, now it's time to go through a lot of photos.